Hey everybody, it's Dave. Welcome to the Meniere's Experience. If you like what you see, hit subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about this because I see it a lot, and I do know a little bit more than I used to about betahistine. But people ask all the time, can you take an antihistamine when you're taking betahistine? The answer to that really is no, because it's taking out the effect of what the betahistine is supposed to do, which provides more histamine, increased blood flow to your ear. Okay? Because that's what you want to limit the frequency of your vertigo attacks. Now, if you're going to take an antihistamine for some reason, whether it's you're getting hives or whatever, and then you take that beta, it's going to cancel out the betahistine. I mean, you can take it. I mean, it's not going to hurt you per se, but it's going to eliminate the effect that the betahistine has that helps you prevent vertigo or the frequency of vertigo. So you really don't want to do that. You're taking you just Xing it out. It's just you're not going to get the effect. It's kind of like, how a lot of people they drink these drinks of Red Bull and vodka. Okay. My dad was one of them who used to have one of those once in a while. I used to work with a guy. We were out for drinks one night. I wasn't drinking. I was having my Diet Coke, but people were drinking. And he had about 6 or 7 of these vodka and Red Bull drinks. He had a heart attack. Because it's, you get the depressant of the alcohol and then the upper of the Red Bull. Okay? Which cancels out. It's like this. One's causing your heart rate to slow a little bit, the other one's causing it to speed up. And they kind of just cancel each other out. And what you really get is a wide awake drunk that's wreaking havoc on your heart. Literally wreaking havoc on your heart. So you got a wide awake drunk. You still get the effects of the alcohol, but you're like wide awake. You're not sleepy. You're not, anything like that. So it does the same thing. It takes out the effect of the alcohol. It's the same thing with the betahistine and an antihistamine. It's going to take it out. It's going to take out the reason why you're taking the betahistine. So you kind of don't want to do it. Now, I'm not saying that nobody should take betahistine. That isn't what I'm saying, because it does work wonders for people, but it doesn't work wonders for everyone. There are people that can't take it, like me. My body produces a lot of histamine. Okay? So I can't take it, because then I would be doing that exactly what I'm talking about. Popping antihistamines, because I'd be having hives all over the place. Or, congestion and all that stuff. So I don't do that. I can't take it. And there are some people that betahistine doesn't work for. Okay? They've tried it, 6 months or 3 months or whatever. It doesn't work. It doesn't help them. So it doesn't work for everybody. But it's a good way to start. It's a good way to start, because if you could take a pill, just like with this Epsilon that's coming out, maybe you won't have to do the route I did, where I had the surgeries done, the sac decompression, the labyrinthectomy, the cochlear implant. Maybe you won't have to have that. You can just take those pills, and those pills maybe like the Epsilon works for a lot of people, and you won't have to get to that point. Okay, and the same thing with betahistine. If that's working for you, low salt diet, great. You probably will never have to have surgery. So there's good things about taking medications. So I'm not saying anything bad about either one of them. I'm just telling you, don't cross the two. Somebody did say, I was reading in one of the posts, because I don't take betahistine, but I do know a fair amount about it. And somebody was posting that their doctor said that Zyrtec was antihistamine that the doctor recommended if they needed to take one with betahistine. Now, that's why I tell you, talk to your doctor, talk to your pharmacist. They're the ones who are really going to know the answer. But, these new generation of antihistamines that have come out actually work pretty good. The Allegra I take from time to time, especially if I'm congested, and it helps a lot for me. But the one thing that's really been working for me lately is Benadryl, and I kind of just take that every night now, as part of my medications that I take every night. I don't wake up filled with fluid and it's not and whatever, and I sleep pretty good. So yeah. So yeah, it's just one of the, you just to answer that question, the answer is no. But if your doctor says these new generation of antihistamines are working, and you can take it, not worry about the histamine, the betahistine, go ahead, take it. But like I always say, talk to your doctor, talk to a pharmacist. Just because somebody says that doesn't mean it's going to work for you, because only your doctor and your pharmacist know your history. They know your medical history. They know what works. They know what'll work for you, what won't. So, if you stick with that logic, you'll be okay. And on that note, I'll talk to y'all later. Take care.